What's happening, everybody? I'm back. I know it's been a while since I made a long form video. I just been busy with work, you know. But before we get started, if you can't subscribe, I'm trying to get my subscribers up, you know. I'm real low with my subscribers. I got to get them up there, you know. But I was just talking, you know, to my boss today, and a lot of guys at work, they're all laid off right now, you know, and it's kind of slow right now. It's just starting to pick up right now, but nevertheless, it's slow. A lot of guys are sitting at home right now, you know. But I just wanted to tell everybody, you know, like I was talking to my boss today, you know, hard work will get you far in life. Just work hard, give it your all, you know, like my boss was telling me, you know, like that's why he keeps me working, because I try my hardest, you know, every day. Whatever I do, I try my hardest, you know. I try my best, you know. And a lot of guys don't. They just come in and they just do, you know, bare minimum. They just do what they can to just bare minimum, you know, like they're not trying to excel, be the best. They're not trying to nothing, you know. And I talk to my kids about this too, you know. I was just talking to my daughter a couple weeks ago, and I was asking her, like, how are you at work, you know, like. And I told her, because I try to be the best. I want to be the best at work, you know. I don't want to just, if there's 30 guys there, if there's 30 carpenters there building a bridge or something, I don't want to just fall into the crowd, you know. Like, I want to stand out. I want to be the best, you know. And my daughter tells me, oh no, I just do the bare minimum. I don't go out of my way for anything, you know. She's like, I don't even want to be there, you know. Like, the thing is, I don't want to be there either, but we have to be there. We're gonna be there, so might as well make the best of it and be the best, you know. I don't know, I kind of don't understand that mentality, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, you know. But I'm just, you know, like, if you work hard, it'll get you places, you know. If you're the hardest worker at work, if there's 10 guys, 15 people you're working with, more than that, and you're the one that's standing out, you're the one that's working the hardest, you're the one that shows up early, you're the one that stays a little late, you know, like, all that's gonna get you somewhere, you know. They're gonna remember that. They're gonna come to you when it comes to the overtime, to anything, you know. Like, when it comes to someone needing to be the boss, they're gonna come to you, you know. This guy's responsible, this guy tries hard, this person's, you know. They're not gonna come to the mediocre guy. They're not gonna come to the mediocre person that just does the bare minimum, you know, like always shows up barely on time, wants to leave right when it's time, you know. It's like that kind of person ain't gonna get anywhere, you know. I mean, if I wouldn't promote that guy. I wouldn't throw that guy overtime. I wouldn't, none of that, you know, unless they gotta earn that, you know. But I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. You know what I mean? Like, some people, like nowadays, I feel like hard work it's over. It's done. Like, nobody even cares about working hard anymore. Everybody just wants a job and just do the bare minimum of, you know, you know, just to keep the job. You know what I mean? And that, you know, like, I don't know. Like, if you're the boss, what would you do? Are you going to hire some dude? Are you going to promote some guy that's just barely, you know what I mean? Barely doing the bare minimum? Nah. I want that guy that's hustling, that's out there working hard, grinding. What's next, boss? What, you know, woo woo. You know what I mean? Like, not just barely doing what he's got to do, you know? Because majority of guys at work are like that. They're just doing the bare minimum to get by, you know? Oh, my boss just wanted me to do this today, you know? Like, no, get that done and move on to the next thing. Get that done, move on to the next thing, you know? I don't know. I'm from the old school, so like that's what it's all about. We work hard. You work hard. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter what your job is. Doesn't matter. You work hard. You try to be the best. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It's a new day and age. You know, it's a new generation now. You know, it's you know, I don't know. You know what I mean? But hard work gets you where you need to be, where you want to be. You know, and you only got to be at work while you're for those hours you're at work. You're at work. It's what it's called. It's called work. You know? It's not called let's have fun time. No, it's work. Let's work, you know? Let's work hard. Let's show them you could do this. Let's show them, you know? That's how my mind goes, you know? Like I just want to show them up, watch what I could do. I like when people talk about it, you know? Like, man, they got a lot done today. Man, they did all this. Man, they did that. That makes me feel good. I like that, you know? But that was all I wanted to talk about today, you know? Just let's you know, everybody's got to get their mind, you know? It's all in your mind, you know? Like sometimes my body, I'm at work and my body's exhausted, you know? I'm tired, I'm exhausted. But I just keep pushing. I just keep, in my mind, I got to keep pushing, you know? A couple more hours left, whatever. I'm halfway through the day, whatever it takes. I always try to look at the bright side, you know what I mean? Oh, the weather's nice today. Oh, the day's halfway over. Oh, you know, like just try to look at the bright side, you know, like I know it's hard. It's hard for me. It's hard for everybody, you know, but the more you do it, the more it becomes a habit. You know what I mean? Looking at the bright side of things, you know? I don't know. But, remember, work hard. Give it your all. Try to be the best. Don't just be the next guy falling right in line. No, try to be the best. You know what I mean? Whatever you're doing. It doesn't matter what it is that you do. You can be anything. You work at McDonald's. Be the best worker there. You know, be the hardest worker there. Show up a little early. Stay a little late if they need you to. Hey, you want me to stay a little late? Don't bug. Hey, you're going to put them 10 minutes on my time? Hey, remember I showed up 5 minutes early. I started this early. You know, nah, don't sweat the small stuff. It'll all work itself out later on, you know? The more and more they see that, the more and more they know, like, this is a person needs to be a boss, needs to be, you know, in charge, you know, like, this person's serious, you know? I joke around a lot at work. I joke around, you know, stuff like that. But I get a lot of work done, you know? I get a lot of work done when the work's hot and heavy. Then it's time to get serious. It's time to get real, you know? But, you know, I joke around. I like to have fun. I like to, you know, I don't like to be all serious. A lot of guys are serious at work. I don't like that. I don't like to work like that. No. I like to have a little bit of fun, work fast, work hard, as we're having fun, enjoying it, you know? Make the best of it. You know what I mean? All right, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Hey, I appreciate all you guys. I appreciate all my subscribers, everybody that comments. You know what I mean? I appreciate all you guys, you know? Let's try to get it up. Let's try to get some more comments in there. Let's try to get some more subscribers, you know, some more likes, you know, you know what I mean? Let's try to blow this up, you know? All right, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day. God bless. Thank you.